Hi, good afternoon from the CME Group floors in Chicago. Let's talk about the grain market. Let's specifically talk, say, corn. These grain markets have been beaten up all year long. We're all well aware of what's been happening over in China, but I think that when you take a look at things from the 40,000 foot view, it's going to be hard not wanting to feel like you want to be at least protected to the long side in these markets. Let's talk initially about the fact that we have a big grain report coming up. That's the first one of the year. The January grain report, to my knowledge, after 31 years in the business, is always the most volatile, and volatility has been the name of the game as of late across all products. So we've got that grain report next week, and grain traders as well as other traders around the world are going to be becoming more data dependent, just like the Fed. What are we going to do after that grain report? Well, you know, we're in this kind of sanguine triangle or flag pattern. We're going to have to break out of it either side from, say, last summer's highs to harvest lows in September, and we're going to get some sort of impetus next week to give us an idea about which side of that triangle we break out of, and then that will help give us a little bit of a roadmap for the rest of the month, and at least until that next crop report. And then finally, how do you talk about corn without talking about China, without talking about the dollar, without talking about all the headwinds that we've still got in front of us here? So it's going to be a volatile summer. It's going to be a volatile spring and summer because we still have this issue with the Fed backing out of our other products, and that's leading volatility to kind of be the leader of the day. It's not just going to be in the equity markets, which you'll see on your televisions for the news every night. It's going to also trickle down to livestock and grains, and I just want to make sure that we're all ready for that, because this is going to be a buckle up year when and if or until we get something done about China and what that dollar has done. That's it for me. I'm Scott Shellady on the CME Group floors.